Each year, the General Assembly Committee on Appropriations for Higher Education has hearings to give us an opportunity to explain what value we bring and to justify the funds that are appropriated to support the University of Illinois. And we've worked very diligently today to make that case both to the House and afterwards to the Senate.
Budget cuts would be devastating. Our support for underrepresented students would become almost non-existent. We have raised retention rates for African American students from about 65% to close to 75%. Cuts would reverse that trend. 3,000 students work on campus. They would not have those jobs. Campus financial aid would be reduced, making it difficult for students to complete degrees and enter the job market. Preparation and support for those students who get jobs will diminish because of cuts to career services.
30% plus budget cuts would create serious concerns for our ability to support our students outside the classroom. As Dr. Henley stated, we see increasing numbers of mental health concerns. This is a nationwide issue, but it's also on our campus.
Unfortunately, a budget cut will force us to eliminate valuable student support services from housing to dining, student employment, individualized attention, and some specific programs for our underrepresented students and at-risk students, such as our Necessary Steps program for first-generation students and the STARS Bridge program, just to name a few.
Well, I've said it would be a terrible challenge for us to replace those funds. We can't grow tuition. Our tuition is already at the upper limits of the Big Ten. What I've said is it will impact programs. It will impact the number of faculty and staff that we have. A couple of areas that I mentioned that don't ordinarily be brought into the conversation is we provide a lot of services to the state. We operate a state hospital in Chicago, 600,000 patients a year. We have extension that works statewide. We have the surveys that support the citizens of Illinois in natural history, water, geologic surveys. Those things will be impacted. I think the message is the University of Illinois is critical to the future of the state. It's critical to having the workforce that will let us allow to have the economy that creates jobs that all citizens need. And it's also critical to have the science and the services that we provide from medicine across to discovery and engineering and other areas.